Alrighty, well, we are getting a bunch of people into our waiting room, so we are so excited. We cannot wait to you guys to kick off this amazing final preparation call for Diamond Club. We are so excited about this. We know some people are still joining, so we'll just be admitting you as we go, but we do want to get started because we have a big agenda today before the season starts. We want to make sure you guys have as much time with Peggy, our amazing speaker, and with us as we tell you guys all about the things that we need to do. So to kick off this call, I'm going to have Melanie just kick off this call and share our introduction.
Hi, Peggy. Good morning, everybody. We are so excited to be here on this beautiful Thursday morning. We got the season coming up, starting in just a few days. And so we are really excited about that because it feels like we have been preparing for this since December. And so now the season is finally about to start. And so we are grateful for all of you who have been on all of these calls to help get you prepared for a successful season. And thank you so much for taking your time out this morning to be with us here as well. And so we're going to start off like we always do by having some fun and recognizing some of you. So we're going to get the party started with some recognition. So let's see who we are recognizing today. These are individuals who completed the training course. They were the first to complete the training course from their region. And so great job, guys. And so we have from the Northeast region, Dr. Ashley Anderson.
Awesome. From the mountain region, we have Melissa and Michael Barton. Congratulations.
And we have from the Southeast, Bonnie and George.
From the central region, we have Dr. Laura and Mark Ritchie. Congratulations.
And from Canada, we have Ellie Morgan. Yay!
And finally, from our North America Latino region, we have Claudia and Gabor Cornelia.
Yay!
Congratulations, people. You guys did amazing. Again, this is everybody in the top 6 who finished the training course so far. Alrighty, and then I just wanted to apologize. There you go. I just wanted to plug in the training course. I know we've had a couple questions about this again, so I just wanted to make sure you guys remember. So the training course, pretty much all of you guys should have been registered for the training course. But if you didn't receive the email, an email should have been sent to you if you're registered for the training course. But if you did not receive the email because maybe it got sent to spam or junk, or maybe your email inbox rejected it for whatever reason, you can also go to training.doterra.com and check in your enrolled courses there when you log in. So again, that's training.doterra.com, and you can check your enrolled courses there. If you do not see it on there, please reach out to Diamond Club at diamondclub@doterra.com. Please reach out to us. We would love to get you enrolled in that course. Make sure something isn't happening. Maybe we enrolled you with the wrong email or whatever it is. So just please let us know. The link is also available on your Diamond Club dashboard. That's diamondclub.doterra.com. So if you get to the end of this call and you're like, oh, shoot, I forgot what it was again, check it out on Diamond Club at doTERRA, diamondclub.doterra.com, and you can find it there. But this course basically will just teach you the basic tools you have to succeed in Diamond Club. This is an amazing course. We really love this course. We put a lot of time and effort into it, so we hope you guys really enjoy this course. But with that, we'll go and continue on, and we'll have Melanie introduce our amazing guest speaker, Peggy.
I am so excited. I'm an honor to be able to introduce our amazing guest speaker today. She is not only a presidential diamond, she is a founder, and she is just full of wisdom. She is one of our doTERRA royalty here who's joining us. She's a lot of fun. And the thing that I really respect and admire about her is she will say things like it is. She is very honest and she will tell you like it is from a place of love. And I really do respect Miss Peggy Smith for that honesty. And she's also mentoring quite a few people this season as well. And so we are just so grateful to be able to have her share her wisdom and knowledge with all of us today so that you can have a successful season. And we here, our team as well, we learn just as much from our speakers as well. So we are grateful to be able to learn from the one and only Peggy Smith.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for inviting me to the call. It's so great to see my friends out there. Oh, yes, good to see you. Oh, my BFF Christy and my BFF Crossline Lil. Oh my gosh, I love all of you. But thank you. And I just want to congratulate all of you for taking the next step to success for your team. Okay, whether this is your first time at Diamond Club or your seventh or your 10th, okay, it doesn't matter. Good for you. And never has there been so much training and support. I really believe the company has outdone themselves. And to have three amazing cheerleaders like these ladies to help you succeed. And I hope you're going to take some notes. I'm going to go kind of quick. I wrote down quite a few things so that I can stay on target. But the number one thing I want you to remember is that your team is doing Diamond Club, all right? You're the person who signed up and is kind of the lead, but it's all about your team. It's not about you. So in the beginning, when I started doTERRA, uh, obviously didn't know anything about it. And my husband, literally, my husband Dave, what a sweetheart, 48 years, he went to work, he had retired, and he went to work part-time for Delta and worked as a baggage handler so that I could fly free. And so for 2.5 years, from Thursday to Sunday, every week, I flew to a different city. And this was like Diamond Club, only nobody was helping me pay for it, okay? But you know what happened? The ladies that I saw, and I started in Ohio, and you know what? That is my strongest leg. My Ohio leg has, oh my gosh, so many presidentials and blues. And I did go there just once. I went there 4 and 5 times. And then after a couple of years, I went back. So it isn't a one-shot deal, okay? But that's what we did in the beginning. I went somewhere every single week and met these people, and they're my lifelong friends. And so I'm super excited. And these single moms and these stay-at-home moms are very successful businesswomen now. So yippee, okay? And that's the goal. That is the goal. Everything we do puts it forward for our team. When Laura talked last week, isn't Laura great? She talked about duplication. Everything we do has to duplicate for our people, and that is the game changer. So as I traveled out and taught these people over and over and over, that was the game changer. And now they're solid, okay? And these women chose to be successful, okay? They were proactive. A lot of times we are reactive. Are you proactive or reactive? Now, if you don't know what that means, if you can envision a lady running around with her hair on fire, that's being reactive. You're reacting to everything that your team says to you. Stop, okay? And I would say right now, only answer your phone if it's someone you know, all right? Your leaders have priority on your phone. So just put important people in your phone. Other people can text you, and then it just makes life easier. That's another whole story. Okay, but a proactive person decides what they're doing and doesn't let other people change your mind. Okay. This is what you're doing. You're proactive, and proactive people know how to say no. All right. That's another story. But are you a scheduler, or do you just let things happen? Okay. Are you just waiting for things? Are you waiting to see what sticks? Okay. Don't be that way. Be proactive. And everybody's different. All right. We're all made different. We all have different skills. I don't have any uh, of these, some of these skills that these other leaders have, but I don't care. Okay. I don't need those skills. I surround myself with people that have those skills. So that's what you need to do. But let's talk quickly about distraction. Sometimes we get distracted easily, don't we? It could be our children, it could be our husband who's going off on a rant. It could be the phone, it could be Facebook, it could be you comparing yourself to others. Don't do that, okay? You need to focus. You need to be proactive and focus on what you want to do every day and stick to that. So this is really important. Every morning when I get up, I ask God to help me focus on what He wants me to be doing. Send someone to me that needs me. Show me where I need to be. Help me. You know my desires. You know I want to talk to 18 women today. If that's not what I'm supposed to do, show me, okay? Help me direct my steps. And number one, redeem my time. You know, you can think in your mind, I don't have 20 minutes to talk to God or any time. You know what? God will triple that time and give it back to you if you put Him first. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Put your family first, all right? If you have a family at home, you probably have to schedule some meals so that they don't starve to death, all right? Put depending on their age, you can prepare meals on the weekend, have things in the freezer. I used to teach 30 days of meal planning on the weekend. You can Google that. It's super easy. All right. You can call for pizza. You can have your husband do some things for you. You know, he is half the household. And while we're talking about that, make sure he's on board. This is something your whole household has to be on board with, because there is some definite time that's going to take place here away. We don't want it to come between you and your family. Okay. I used to use a time blocker. I still do. You can use a large desk calendar, or in the tools library. My buddy Lil reminded me that the tools library has all this stuff. I made this flyer. It's a time blocker. You can block your whole month, and I suggest you block all 3 months of your Diamond Club business. Do it all before you get started. Put all of your your church things, your family things. You're going to have things like birthdays, anniversaries, soccer, dance, all this stuff that is really important to your family. Put that in your time schedule first, and put your classes and your events around it. All right. You may have to miss a few things. You may have to, DVR some things. Okay. It's not going to kill you. Use the time blocker. Schedule power hours during the week. And we can talk about a power hour if you don't know what that is. But color code your calendar. Okay. And when you pull up that monthly calendar, it's going to show you how to code. I usually do yellow for downtime and family, green for work, because that means money. That could be classes, follow-ups, Zooms. and red for family and church commitments that are hot. You can't miss those, okay? And your family has to see your calendar. Have a family calendar too. Get a big desk calendar and have all the family stuff on there. And also put green marks where you're working. That way they know, oh, you know what, this has come up. Let me look at the calendar. Oh no, mom's working. All right, this is a mom night. So then it's not something that they're going to be disappointed. Okay. Um, I also have in the tools library the daily action sheet. I use this without fail. I had to put this together years ago because I was recruiting so many people I couldn't keep up. Okay. And so you can save it to your computer and print one off for every month and or week. I have to use it by the week, but I have it on a clipboard and I carry it with me. And I used to carry it in the car. So that when I had a thought or I remembered somebody I was supposed to do something, I would just grab that and jot it down. Okay. Um, it's so important. And also make sure you have some me time. You need to be getting an aroma touch at least twice a month during Diamond Club. And if your family can't do it for you, trade off with another leader. Okay. Have an advocate come in and do it for you. All I have to do is put on my Facebook, I need an aroma touch. Can someone in my area come help me with that? And I have people just popping up all over the place. Okay. And let's talk about convention. What are you doing about convention? You're going to be at convention, right? And I was talking to Amy this morning. She called and she said, oh, would you make sure that you give ideas for what the girls need to do at convention? So I have an amazing messenger thread with all my Gold Plus leaders. Okay, there's hundreds of ladies on that thread, and that's where we give out information. And I thought, oh, I'm just going to ask my top people, what do they do? And it was seconds later, I have a whole list. And so I'm going to read that list to you real quick. Okay. So Tanya said, have classes and connections right away before convention. Okay. And you can continue to follow up with them while traveling. Make reels or videos that educate ahead of time and post them from convention. I love that. Always do things ahead of time. Reach out to schedule your October hosts while you're at convention. And can I say you want to schedule in the first 2 weeks? Always the first 2 weeks. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. Do a live from convention, educating on the products that they are going to be able to get. Okay. And she said she literally does lives in her PJs from her convention room. I love that. Okay. Nicole, who is one of our very top Blue Diamonds, she says, I think we should encourage those who are truly trying to build their doTERRA business to attend the Terra Talks. Huge. These are focused on business. They can always watch the product ones later. But these business ones should be a priority. Okay, when you're attending live and sharing it with your people. Suzanne texts out, who wants to be the first to host a workshop and have first access to see the smells of all the new products? And Christy says, remember, convention is 5 days, ladies. There are 25 other days. So you've got lots of time. So convention is not the excuse, okay? Convention is the plus, okay? Do a challenge for your team and offer them something when they enroll someone during convention, okay? How cool is that? Go live. We talked about that on social media. Let people know that you are a special Diamond Club person and you have special products that they get for hosting. Do the live. Oh, do an open the box video. I love that from Suzanne. These are just some of the ideas. I love them. And I wrote down one too. Oh, you know, when I travel, that's when I sign people up. I get so many leads. And I use the little square drawing slips that you can order. And I don't remember where we get them from, but I carry them with me. And I talk to ladies and I always say, oh, well, you know what? With everyone that I talk to, I always have a drawing on Friday. Would you like to be in my drawing for Friday? I've only got 3 people right now, so your odds are pretty good. And they're like, oh yeah. So they give me all their contact information. And of course, everyone is a winner on Friday. I call them all, they're all winners. And guess what? Right now, I can say, oh my gosh, you're the winner. And did you know you get 25% off of anything that we have for a limited time? It is. It's a 1-year limited time. So I'm not lying. I'm just kind of, you know, I'm making them think it's a short time. So I say, you get 25% off, and you need to let me help you with that, because when you order 100 PV or more, that's product value, you get free shipping. And at 150, you get a diffuser or these products. And at 200, you get another fabulous gift from me. So I'm so excited. I hope you win. Everybody's a winner. Okay. So there are lots of rewards with Diamond Club. So make sure that your family is getting rewarded at the end of each month. Okay. Make sure. And it doesn't have to be big things. It could be, you know, a night with ice cream, or if you're doing a 6 o'clock class and you're done by 7:30, take them out for ice cream, whatever. Well, it's going to get cold. Maybe you'll have to do it before the class, but keep that family calendar going. All right. Oh, I just lost my place. Okay. Oh, now let's talk about your goals. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. doTERRA, the goals from doTERRA. Okay. I really think this is sad. Okay. Because we could do better than this. 14 team signups with 2 personal. Really? Are you kidding? All right. I'm going to tell you how you can get double-digit big signups. Do you want to know how? Who wants to know how? Raise your hand. Okay. I can't see you. I guess you're all raising your hand. Write this down. Okay. First, we're going to talk about you, the Diamond Clubber. Okay. You're going to hold 2 events the first 2 weeks of every month. 2. So that's 4 in 2 weeks. Okay. So the average people at a class is 5 to 6. We're going to go with 6. So if you're doing 4 classes times 6, that's 24 people. 24 people. If you're an average person, which you ladies are not average, you are rock stars, okay? And, but an average person will sign half of those 24. So that's 12. 12 new signups. These are personal, all right? And you're going to have more with follow-ups. All right, so you are going to hold 4 times 2, that's 8, times 6, that's the people, that's 24. Okay, you got that? Divide it in half, that's 12. That's your new people. So when you have 4 of your team people duplicating what you're doing in the first 2 weeks, now you have 4 people holding 8 classes in 2 weeks. That's 4 and 4, all right? 6 people per class. Now, that is 16 classes. 4 times 4 is 16. That's the number of classes. Times 6, that's the number of people. Do you know what that number is, ladies? It's 96 people. If you are average, you can sign half of that is 48 people. What the heck are you waiting for? I mean, really? Okay, I'm sorry. I get excited. All right. Now, some of you are like, well, my people don't want to hold classes, blah, blah, blah. Then you're in the wrong place, okay? But what if your 4 people just did 2 in the 2 weeks? All right. That's 8 times 6. That's 48 divided by 2, that's 24. 24 new signups if you have whiners and they can only do 2. That's up to you, ladies. All right. I want to grow and I want to see my people growing. This is not about me. I can do this, but I want to show them how they can do it. I want to empower them. So now you have 60 new people on your team. I guess you blew that 14 number out of the water. 14, come on. I'm sorry. I guess that's for people that aren't working. All right. All right. So, wow. I know it's hard to get six people to a class, isn't it? It really isn't. If you're fun, if you host coach, if you really get that hostess excited, and right now, if it's a customer and she gets free doTERRA dollars, are you kidding? She could get $200-300 doTERRA dollars in her account. She just has to get the people there. You're going to do the work. This is fun stuff, okay? I love this new Refer a Friend program. So write in your notes that you must do a host coaching Zoom before the end of the month. Because those classes, you want them to be good classes, all right? And remember, if there's 3 at a class, it's okay. You can still sign 2 of them. You can still do it. I actually like smaller classes. You can also do one-on-ones, all right? Those count. Make sure your Zoom calls, your training calls, your wellness consult calls are like 30 minutes. Consider doing 2 in different time zones, one after the other, all right? Telling people how to do this stuff. So scheduling your events is really important and showing your leaders how these numbers can really make a difference. And you know what? We're not in for the quick, we're in for the long haul. We're in for the unilevel treasure, all right? We're in for the weekly fast starts because you need that to pay your bills. Don't forget, with Diamond Club, when you make your goals and you're going to triple your goals, you're going to get $300. This is going to help with your travel. I really encourage you to think big. Think big. All right. Let me go back to here and remind the people about the long-term residual money. So a lot of people will be happy making $500 a month. I want you making 50 grand a month. Okay. You can do it. If this old grandma can do it, it only took me 3 years to get 50 grand a month. You can do this, all right? But you have to work. This doesn't come easy, all right? Okay. Schedule your Zooms your celebration Zooms at the end of the month. Let your team know where you are throughout the month, okay? Let them know what's happening. Oh, I was going to tell you too. So the first 2 weeks of the month, you're holding all these classes. The third week is to help your new signups get scheduled to have their own class. So we have a rule on our team. Well, we did in the beginning. It was such a good rule, and I still do the rule. But number 1, they get their account. And now it's free. That's so great. Number 2, they get education. They go with me on 1 or 2 classes. And number 3, they have their own class. Everyone has their own class. There is no exception. And people will say, well, I really don't want to have a class. And I would say, well, then I want you to reconsider because this is medicinal grade product. And if you don't know how to use this, you're not, I don't want you to mess up. And your husband is not going to be happy with me selling you this $300 kit and you don't know how to use it. All right. So a class takes 45 minutes. Let's get you scheduled right now. This is an expectation, ladies. Don't give them the option. You don't have to be pushy, but you just have to say, I've got my calendar here. Pick a date, pick a star. I have a calendar with stars. Okay. Pick a star. That's when your date is. Get a subscription. So I'm saying subscription. Don't say membership. Say when you get your subscription. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Don't forget to schedule your wellness consults. You can do 2 or 3 at a time if the ladies live in the area and make it a fun class. You can show them something else, show them a new. I always like to show the reveal when I get together with ladies because they don't know about the reveal. It's amazing. And we all need reveal. Look at this old skin. It's so happy because it has reveal and lifelong vitality. All right. Always have people in training, always show, okay? I always used a 3-subject binder to keep track of everything. Probably you'll use your phones. I don't know what you're going to do when your phone dies, okay? Or we don't have phones. I hope that never happens, but you never know, okay? Something else that you could do ahead that will really make a difference is make up your thank you notes ahead of time. Have a thank you note written for every host and have thank you notes for your leaders. Have notes letting them know that you believe in them. All right. You're going to have people that are going to have people die. I mean, I know it's the worst time, but stuff happens. And you're going to have to take time to send them a note, send them a card, send them something. But you can make up all this stuff ahead of time. Go to the dollar store and get some cards right now. Recognition is free. Everything that you recognize your people for, it's going to make a difference, isn't it? It builds your relationships with your people. And it builds self-esteem and it binds your team together. I love my team. They are the most amazing team because they don't need me anymore, but they know if they need me, I'm there. All right. It's important. All right. Sometimes I'm sad because they don't need me. I trained them too well, but it's all good. So Diamond Club is a catalyst for building relationships and an amazing income for you and your people. But if you don't schedule for it, it's not going to happen. All right. So I'm at the end of my notes. So I guess I've probably talked long enough. Does anyone have a question?
Peggy,
I
that was
see.
excellent.
Oh, I wish I could have seen some of the notes coming in.
Can I ask a question, Rebecca? I'm sorry. I cut you off. We both spoke at the same time. Peggy, that was wonderful. I'm wondering, thank you. I am wondering, because I was trying to write and keep up. You said that something along the lines that you text people saying, would you like to enter a drawing, was it? That you only have 3 people
When
in order?
I meet people, when I'm traveling or just out at the store or whatever, I always let them know what I'm doing. I'm a rep for doTERRA. Have you heard of doTERRA essential oils? It's the #1 essential oil company in the earth. And I give away samples every week and I have a drawing every Friday. Would you like to get in my drawing? And then I let them all know that they are the winner because everyone is the winner. So sometimes I might have 3 people and sometimes I might have 10. They're all winners. All right. I hope that helps you.
Well, so then
So
they meet up with you. How do you get started? Like I'm 15 minutes from.
I invite them to a class. I give them a choice. I can meet you and we can have coffee. I can give you your gift, or you can come to a class. I have a class every week in my home.
So when you're having coffee with them, you're sometimes doing a class or just getting to know
No,
them?
I would give them the choice. Do you want to meet me for coffee and pick up your gift? Or would you like me to meet you on your lunch hour? Would you like to come to a class at my home?
Okay,
Give them options. Ladies like options.
okay. So it's not necessarily always presenting a class to every person you're giving a
Oh,
sample.
no, because everybody's different. They all won't come to a class. I have people that wouldn't come to a class forever, but now they're leaders. It's okay. I can meet with them anywhere.
Peggy, I have a question. This is just, I'm needing support in verbiage that you would use if you called up and somebody's, hey, congratulations, you won. Would you like to pick up your gift at the next 101, or like we can meet for coffee, like you suggested? What if they said, well, I'm just super busy. Can you set it outside your house and I can pick it up later? How would you politely word that?
Well, people say that all the time, and I
Yes.
just say, like, you know what? I totally get where you're coming. You're very busy, and I want to respect your time, and I want you to respect my time. I have something that I need to show you how to use. If you
Okay.
would like a lesser gift, then I can totally leave it out on my porch for you. It's totally up to you.
Okay.
I'm not going to mess with those people. Um, this is a numbers game, ladies.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to talk to 10 people. You have to sign 10 people to get maybe 2 or 3 that are going to do something.
Mm.
It's a numbers game. It's okay. But you know what? I was introduced to doTERRA twice before I even said anything.
Mm.
And so I was like, no, don't bother me with that. No, that's what I told the person. No, I don't want to know. Don't tell me. I'm good.
Yes.
I mean, it is or it isn't. Don't worry about it. Move on.
Okay.
It's
Thanks.
it's that some will, some won't. So what? Who's next?
Got it.
Don't take it personally. I hope that helps.
Alrighty. Well, Chris, you can be our last question, and then we'll have to move on because we do have a few more things we want to announce to you guys, but we do know that we love your attention with Peggy. So Chris, go ahead.
Peggy, I love your idea about the drawing slips and the drawing. Now, we're all going to convention. I talk to a lot of people on the airplanes and in the airport. So naturally, they're not going to be in Edmond, Oklahoma, where I can meet them up for coffee. So when you're calling them up that they're a winner, how, and you're going to have to send them this sample, right? How, what's the stipulation? Like, are you going to invite them to like your Zoom meeting, or, I mean, what do you do?
You know, that's a great question. And so first of all, I keep track on my phone who I talk to, where they're from, which flight I met them on, and a little bit about them. And I would text them and say, I'm super excited. You're the winner. Can we chat? Do you have 10 minutes to chat? So they'll say yes or no. Hopefully they say yes. If they do, I'll say, we'll get on the phone, we'll chat, and I'll say, you know what? I'm so glad you chatted with me. I'm going to give you a choice of this, or this. And because I talked to her and I know what she needs. And I might send her a $40 bottle of something. And I'm going to say, you know what? This isn't about, my business is not about making money off of people. It's about serving people and helping people with their health journey. And I know that you're interested in this, but you're a skeptic, and that's okay. I love skeptics. I'm going to send this to you. It's free. Just use it. And you know what? We have tons of points. doTERRA blesses us with points so we can give people free stuff. And I say, I would like for you to let me follow up on you after you get this. And I will want to, invite you to a Zoom call. That's maybe a basic Zoom training on how to use the oils. And right now, right now with your subscription, which is free, you get 25% off for a whole year. And I would love to see you take advantage of that.
Excellent.
I'm here to work
Excellent.
with you. I'm here to work with you at any level. you
Yes.
just want to purchase once or twice, you know what? That is perfectly fine.
Yes. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Thank you, everybody who asked questions. We know we didn't get to all of them in the chat, but we know that Peggy was just absolutely, you were an amazing speaker today, Peggy. We are so grateful for you. And we're so grateful that we got to have you on this call. I know we are feeling that love from you. And I know that the leaders, you should see all of their comments in the chat. They're just saying, like, we love you, Peggy. You're amazing. This is just exactly what we needed to get the season started. And just so many great positive things about you. So thank you again, Peggy, for being on this call and sharing your thoughts and doing a little Q&A with us. And we appreciate you, Peggy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, we're going to move on just really quickly. I'm going to share my screen again, and then our amazing project manager, Amy, is going to chat with you guys about something you've probably been asking about for a little bit. We know you have, but your promo codes. So we're super excited about that. I will let Amy go ahead and take it away for promo.
Okay, and I love it because someone just said they came to the call late and they said, did I miss questions on promo codes? So here you go. Great timing, by the way. Okay, so you guys will be receiving your Diamond Club promo code on the dashboard, okay? So where you have seen it before is it just shows your ID, and that is not your promo code, okay? It's just we can't leave it blank because technology, guys, okay? Just go with me on this, okay? So your promo code will be updated this Friday, so you guys can hit the ground running because we know the season officially starts on Sunday. So that promo code that's where you will find it. We will send out an email just reminding you about where you can find your promo code. If you have difficulties, you don't see that it's changed, it's still showing your ID number instead of DC and a series of numbers and letters after that, you can reach out to us via diamondclub@doterra.com and we can help you from there, okay? And then I'm just trying to remember where we're going next. Okay, yes, so just so you guys can see visually of the promo code. So you're going to go on the connections tab. Okay, so when you land on your Diamond Club page, it's on the little home house button. So you're going to click on the connections page, and under there, you're going to see where it says copy promo code. Right now it's just showing, our test account number, but it will have your ID number in there, and it will change to show the promo code for you guys for Diamond Club. Okay, now this has nothing to do with the reactivation promo code. This is just your unique Diamond Club promo code. We will get to reactivations in just a sec. I'm going to have Melanie actually go ahead and touch on that.
Awesome. And I just wanted to add one thing for your promo codes. It'll be updated by the end of the day tomorrow. So if you show up first thing in the morning, it may not be there, but by the end of the day tomorrow, Friday, it will be updated for you guys. So just wanted to make sure you guys know that as well. But we'll take the time over to Mel for some exciting reactivations information.
Okay, so I know many of you know that we just rolled out the reactivation pilot for DC and MC. And we actually got some more exciting news to share with you that's even going to be better than reactivations. And our IT department has been working on this day and night around the clock, trying to get this ready. And so we now have a brand new option for you. And here we go. That's not it. We now have a new option for you, and that is that we have now two options for you for this coming up season. And this is both a pilot. This is a pilot now. So just remember that this is a pilot that we're rolling out. So now you have an even better option then reactivations. And that is what we are calling our re-enroll option. And so with the re-enroll option, everyone will be receiving a focus group list. And so you will be getting a list. It'll be sometime by the end of next week, you will get a focus group list of wholesale customers from your team who have been inactive for 12 plus months. This list will be emailed to you. The emails and phone numbers have been removed. So anyone on this list can be re-enrolled through just the regular enrollment process. It's simple, it's easy, it's just a regular re-enrollment process. And guess what? You add your Diamond Club promo code on there and boom, they get the incentives. There's no emailing us about the reactivation, no waiting on placement, no waiting for a reactivation promo code. You just re-enroll them. And again, this is a specific list that we will be sending you by next Friday. So this is the people you want to focus on. We're making it easy and simple, and we've just been so excited to roll this out. We kind of were like, we weren't given the green light and we were crossing our fingers that this would work. And we've been waiting anxiously every day, every morning. I've been waiting for updates from IT, like, oh my gosh, we have to make this happen because this is the better option. And we want to give our Diamond Club participants the best that we can. So anyways, so the list that you're getting are your wholesale customers, just like it's mentioned here, who have been active for 12 months or more. So anyways, you will be getting that again by not this Friday, the following Friday, okay? Because IT is still working on that. And so that's the re-enroll pilot. We will have some graphics that we will share with you as well to include this re-enroll option, which again, super easy. You get the commissions, they get the incentives, they get the Diamond Club incentives and any other incentives that has to do with enrollments or new enrollments. So there we go. Yes, they will get, it will be treated like a brand new enrollment for Diamond Club. So they get the enrollments incentives to include LRP. How does that sound? Fantastic. Great. Terrific. Anyways, and so that's the re-enroll option. And then we're going to just quickly go over reactivations. We're not going to get into in depth about this, but you also have option 2, which is reactivation. So if you have people who are not on your list, you're going to reactivate them. Okay. So focus group list, re-enroll. Not on focus group list, reactivate. But we highly encourage you to focus on your focus group list. That's the easiest, simplest way to get it done. Alrighty? Okay, so and again, we will actually be sending out, we're going to send out an updated email today that will include both options. So we already sent out the email that included the reactivation. We will have an email that includes the re-enroll process. And I want to kindly ask as well, if you have questions regarding either re-enroll or reactivation, send us an email with those questions. I know people have been asking those questions on Facebook, but our Facebook group is not something that we monitor 24 hours a day, and a lot of questions get missed. And so we want to just make sure that we are able to answer all of your questions. And so shoot us an email with those questions.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Mel. We are so happy that we get to offer this option. I cannot tell you how much we've been wanting this option so badly. We cannot tell you how badly we have been working with our IT team. We are going to bring in them some baked goods and stuff like that because we want to tell you guys this is something we've been working on for a while with our IT team, and they have made miracles happen. One question I just know some people were asking in the chat as well as the list. What is the list? It's basically everybody 3 levels down in your downline, which is why it's taking a little bit of time because our IT team has to go through and delete those emails and phone numbers so they can re-enroll with whatever email and phone number they want. But if you guys do have any questions, we know we're getting long on this call, so please feel free to shoot us an email. And we would be more than happy to answer your questions for you guys. We know that this is super exciting, but we know that with the exciting announcement, there will be questions. So we understand that. We definitely want to make sure that we answer your questions. With that, I just wanted to remind you guys about the Diamond Club resources. I know I've shared this on every call, but it's always good to have repeats, right? Always good for refreshers. So again, your Diamond Club dashboard, this is where you can go to find your Diamond Club promo code tomorrow by the end of the day on the connections tab. This is where you can go to find information about reactivations, because I believe we have the graphics for specifically reactivations up. We may also be able to get the graphic for re-enrollment process up there too soon. And it will also be a place to go to check out your Diamond Club if you're trying to figure out how to get on the Diamond Club training course under the announcements or the support tab and the announcements sub tab. That's where there'll be that announcement for the Diamond Club training course. So Diamond Club dashboard, super important. You guys are going to be using this throughout the whole season, so just make sure you get yourselves familiar with it. The Diamond Club team app, we know we have not been updating this. We have been having some IT issues. We actually got locked out of our team app. We're so sorry, guys. But we have some hope, rays of sunshine along the way as we've been working with the amazing people on the team app who are helping us get access back so we can start updating this once the season starts as well. And then our Diamond Club Facebook page, which we absolutely love and is absolutely amazing. Please feel free to get on that page. We encourage you to do that as we share a lot of announcements, call recordings, and things like that. And then the Diamond Club guide is found on your Diamond Club dashboard, also on the DMK, super great resource. And of course, all of our calls and tutorials that we record will be uploaded on our YouTube page, doTERRA LP Leadership Programs. That is our YouTube page, official YouTube page. They're also uploaded so that if you need to watch this in a specific language, that's where you can go to watch these recordings and tutorials in a specific language. And then we just kind of want to let you guys know about an out-of-office announcement so you don't panic if we don't answer you on Monday. As some of you guys may know, Labor Day is Monday, September 2nd, and doTERRA will be closed. So corporate offices will be completely closed. That means our team will not be here. We're so sorry. We wish that didn't happen right at the beginning of the season, but we promise we will get right back on it. We will be back in office Tuesday, September 3rd, but this means that our emails may be a little bit delayed. Those of you who may have participated in previous seasons of Diamond Club may have remembered that we had a much larger team. We had a project manager for each region. We now have a much smaller team, and so it takes a little bit longer for us to answer your emails, but we promise we will get there, and we especially appreciate any patience you have next week as we catch up from over the weekend, because we know you guys may have questions as the season starts. And we just want to make sure we get the answers to those questions, but it may take more than our 1 to 2 business day range. It may take 2 to 3 business days for us to get back to you, but we promise we will. So we appreciate your patience in all of this as we start off the season with a holiday. And we know we are as excited as you are to start the season on Sunday. We're so excited. With that, I'm going to turn the time over to our amazing project manager, Amy, to just announce our kickoff call and to also just announce our giveaway winner on this call.
Okay, you guys. So next call that's happening is on Wednesday, September 4th. Okay. We want you to come prepared. This is a rally call. This is where we get excited. We're stoked. The season has started, and we want you to come and share all your things, share your tips, share your tricks, share if you've done past seasons. We want to hear from you guys. This is your time to just get really excited, and even sharing some of your stuff if you want, because we want to hear it. So put that in your calendars for Wednesday, September 4th. The time will be announced soon, and we'll let you guys know exactly when we'll have that time, and we'll send out updates via email and Facebook. Okay. And then just our final, because we have done this on all of our calls, and we really, really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for just, being there and joining us live so that we could see all your lovely faces. We just really appreciate you guys so much. So thank you. So without further ado, we wanted to give a little last minute gift for you guys, and we will be sending those out soon. So this little giveaway that we are giving it to is the first person who got on this call and who has been on this call the entire time. They were like the first one to even sit in our waiting room. So we wanted to shout it out to them. So this goes to roll, goes to Christina Dockstetter. Congrats! I mean, it's why she's always been highlighted right here up front anyways, because she was the first one in. So congrats, Christina. So we will be sending out all those little giveaways that we have given to you guys throughout. And, you know, we may be doing more pop-up surprise little giveaways that we just want to show our thank you to. So thank you guys so much for joining. And oh, wait. We have one more announcement. So I'm going to turn the time over to Melanie because she has one. I mean, have to keep throwing the announcements for you guys. So take it away, Melanie.
We have one more fun thing. Do you guys want one more fun thing to be announced? It's like Christmas. Anyways, so tomorrow, and I'm going to keep you in a little suspense. Anyways, tomorrow we will be announcing a Start Strong incentive for all of you. And so be looking for that on our Facebook group and in an email. And so we're going to do some fun doTERRA swag giveaways for the Start Strong incentive, but more details will be coming to you tomorrow. So pay attention to those emails and the Facebook group, and just know that we are so excited to be kicking off this season with all of you, all of our amazing participants, and we can't wait to see all of you at convention. So have a fabulous Thursday, and we hope you have a fantastic season. All righty, thanks everyone.